Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Genshin Impact. Today we are going to continue the Archon quest amidst stormy judgment. To do that we need to visit the tea house. Immediate cutscene.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Oh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
Oh god, he's been got by the vision hunt, right?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard
Yep.
that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission.
That's interesting.
I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true.
Once again, I forgot to take off Discord notifications. Okay, hopefully they didn't fuck up the recording. I should have turned off the notification sound, I think. Alright, we're back. Shouldn't have fucked up the recording too much. I just closed Discord. It should save me troubles.
The RAIDEN Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Stay calm.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro
We'll do it for you.
So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the RAIDEN Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this.
Woman, we can do it.
He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
It's my friend too. I'll save him.
But...
You said it yourself, no time to delay.
Okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
I have 2 gods on my team. Hopefully that's enough to take out one. I don't think it probably is, to be perfectly honest. Because she still has a Gnosis, which I'm not taking into account generally. Grab it. Nice.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
Goosebumps at the wazoo right now.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Whoa. Bitch just making an 8 domain. Should really watch Jujutsu Kaisen if he hasn't. Oh. We're going like directly into a boss fight. Looks like it, yeah.
There is much to verify about you.
No music. That's weird. Need a meteor. Well, the kind of his music. What I would really want is to up the volume on it, if I can. Is there a way to do it? Is there a way to do it? Is there a way to do it? How do I get to... There might not be a way to get to options from there, which is ridiculous. Kill this. The music's really cool, I can hear it, but... Jesus. It's just so much fucking damage, it's ridiculous.
Time for takeoff. Incoming.
And she's immune to electric damage. Probably could have predicted that, I guess. Done like no damage to her whatsoever. This is actually insanely hard compared to what most story content is like. To the point, I wonder if I'm supposed to lose. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I can win this eventually. Need a meteor, bitch. Oof.
Yahoo!
Gather.
Brace yourself.
There we go, that's a bit more damage.
Stabilize.
Bring up the shield.
Strike dead.
Oh god, oh god.
Solidify. This is order.
I will mold you into the foundation.
Mold me into the foundations of eternity. Kind of fucked up, really.
Strike dead.
Shield.
This ends now.
Solidify.
I think physical damage Kaching is actually my most damaging right now. So I should probably just, whenever I have stamina, I should be going to Kaching and just hitting her with regular attacks, I think. Can't dodge. Need to hide. Nice.
Solidify.
Shield.
Solidify.
That sounds bad. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. No abilities. That makes things harder. Was doing a lot more damage to me. Jesus. This is so much harder without a Zhongli shield. The moment of judgment has arrived. Okay, I lasted long enough, I guess. Jesus, Toma, good catch. Whew. Run. My bravado is now gone. I had bravado at the start of this Archon quest. It's all gone now. She's too strong. Run away.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
What do you need to do?
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Okay.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokomi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
I should have right away.
Me too. Well, I should probably head inside the tea house now. I'll see you when I see you, whenever that is. In the meantime, stay safe.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's
Whew.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Sakamoto.
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Higi Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach, and that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Indeed.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a Resistance fighter?
Probably not.
Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Hello.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die.
Potentially, yeah.
Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up?
Yep.
Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujou Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force.
We've met her, right? I think she was the woman who let us leave with... I can't remember the dude's name, but he was being beaten up by prison guards. And he was, like, really badly hurt, so she's like, yeah, take him, get him fixed up, take him to a doctor, and then I'll hunt him down again.
As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hunt decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops.
Interesting.
If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too.
That's a point. I suppose the Shogun's gonna have all of her troops with, well, all of her available troops with electrovisions, right?
I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
Nope.
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree.
Yeah,
You have to let me
technically.
introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Cool. Cat boy. Hello, cat boy. Or fox boy? Fox boy, maybe.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate Samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree.
Yeah.
This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
Interesting. You and I must be certain of your decision. Let me tell you about the seizure of the 100th Vision.
You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th Vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
It was me.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks.
Nice.
Her
Pulled into a
Excellency is
civil
currently
war.
away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
You got it.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Cool. Kind of a ramshackle little fort in it. Unfortunate.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered. Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
The front line's barely existent.
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 Shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Barely.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
Kind of counterproductive, right?
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Maybe. I do know for a fact that wolf hook works, though. That's the thing, right?
Thanks for your help. Have you...
I'm going to do wolf hook. A couple of reasons. One, I have more wolf hook. And two, I know that it works. Razor taught me that it works as a recipe in one of... I think it was his quest? I don't know. There was a quest where it taught me that wolf hook is actually... It works as an analgesic and it also coagulates the blood quicker.
Oh. Never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this'll speed up their recovery. And, thanks for your help gathering the ingredients.
This really hurts when you first put it on. It's a standard remedy, but a dependable one. More importantly, thanks for the fresh dressing. Much appreciated.
You may have skimped a little here, though. I feel like I could use some more. I'm dying to get out of this place. I just want to be back on the battlefield with you.
I don't think it works like that. Piling on extra dressing isn't going to make you heal faster. Especially not when you're sneaking off to go train in the middle of the night. You have to cut that out, you know. Thanks again, Tepe. And thanks to our new recruit here. Speaking of training, that reminds me. They should be doing some archery practice down at the training grounds right now. Why don't you take our new recruit to go check it out? It'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our platoon and settle in.
You got it. All right, let's move out.
Interesting.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved.
These guys aren't soldiers.
With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Yeah.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight.
Yeah, the ones who can fight are fighting, and therefore there's no one left to teach the rookies how to actually do things.
I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat.
Once again with the fucking sassy looks.
And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Okay, but watch closely.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
Destroy a certain number of blue targets to complete the training exercise. Watch out though, hitting a red target that represent allied forces or leaving the training area result in a failure. Okay.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger.
Seeing someone do it
Before
helps.
this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and I were leading a quiet life together.
Yep.
War and battles were the last things on our
Farmers,
minds.
pretty much.
That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed.
Good man. Always have to stand up to tyranny.
Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Lizard.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation.
Probably chasing me,
A
unfortunately.
chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Hey, bitch.
Get them! I will have order.
With sword comes shadow.
I must withdraw. I've lost. Get them!
Speed of light. Don't blink.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant,
Potentially.
feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see. Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting
I mean, it's
transferred to the
important.
front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
You're good at it. Keep it.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance?
Fair enough, I suppose,
Anyway,
but...
we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Interesting. If he suspects someone of being a mole or whatever, Surely we would be the prime candidate, right? Someone who just showed up.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujou Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
I mean, he's a vision bearer, he's got a geo-vision.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to the enemy.
Cool. Let's go to the front lines, baby. This looks like Parley at the moment.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's
That was
a
quick.
comrade.
I'll take it.
I'll never surrender him to you.
Good work, buddy.
The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. What are you
Here to help.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
Okay. I was wondering that, because classically in Japanese history, wars weren't that actually that common under the shogunate, because they would usually just do one-on-one battles, and then the winner, like, they would just kowtow to that, right? That's how the shogunate fell, actually. It was because when the people who actually just went in there with armies, and these people send out one guy who's like, I will fight you with honor, and then they just murder him.
A fight of honor? What's that?
Okay, I couldn't take on the shogun. I can take on her.
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat.
I could wollywop her
To the
ass.
superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Oh, I can mollywop her ass. I accept. Wait, is she not even gonna fight me? send this goober? Really? Really, bud?
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
I must withdraw.
I'm just gonna take out her entire army one by one. Fine.
By order of the Almighty Shogun! Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
I've lost.
I'm really not worried about these goobers. I could kill them all at once. In fact, it would be easier.
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
Show me what you've got!
Speed of light!
Don't hold back! Slash!
Bested. Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Oh, he's a bow user. Interesting.
No! Stand firm! Hold the line!
Interesting. This the general?
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
We got this easy.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Not even an issue.
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Should have pushed the advantage. Killed them all. Stupid to let them retreat.
Greetings. This is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though.
She's pronouncing all of those names perfectly. There are so many voice actors in this game that, like, mispronounce those names. Beidou was perfectly done. Kazuha was perfectly done. Watatsumi was perfectly done. She's good on her pronunciation, goddamn.
Do you have a plan beyond this point?
No immediate plans.
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over.
The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Sure.
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Of course. I like you, Tepe.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Yeah. I mean, Beto's crew is pretty badass. And Beto just by herself, so, you know, having them as mercenaries and then Kazuha, they'll be fine.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
So that is the end of that quest, technically. Hey, Beto.
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, actually.
Give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beto's crew. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back.
Nice. Hey, Kazuha.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the challenge in that regard. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun. I trust she's as oppressive as ever.
Yep.
Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can withstand it?
I mean, it didn't immediately
Perhaps
kill
one
me.
day we will be able to face her oppression head on. This is the reason I returned to Inazuma.
Her Excellency never fails us. I must say, I was certainly surprised to look out and see Kazuha joining the fray. It's been quite some time since we last fought side by side. At that time, his friend was defeated in a duel before the throne and executed by the Raiden Shogun. Kazuha came to visit the resistance as he was fleeing Inazuma with his friend's vision. Hard to believe it's been so long.
Interesting. And I think, yeah, that's literally the last story quest I have until the next shit comes out in like 4 days. I think I got like 4 days until the next stuff is out. So I guess I have to wait for... That just spawned in front of me? Whatever. I think I have to wait 4 days until I continue that story. But because I held off that story for a bit, and it was a really cool story, now I can, you know, get into the next one in just 4 days, which is nice. Anyway, that's going to be it. If you like the video, please leave a like. Actually, I guess I can level up my Electro main character, right? Sure, I'll burn some books on leveling him up. $26 of them. And he should ascend pretty easily. Yeah. So easy to ascend this character, it's insane. Ups his attack to 24%. Sure. Level 90 Electro character. I'm not going to actually level him up because I never use him. But good to know that he's there. Actually, do you get a wish for doing that last ascension rank? No. Why is he still flashing? Because I got a talent. Increase the level of Bellowing Thunder? Sure. Sure. Okay, he's no longer flashing. I can't deal with exclamation points on my screen. It gives me anxiety. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. So that was a really cool story quest. Really quick as well, actually. Like, well, actually, I guess I was playing for like an hour. It just didn't feel like it because it was engaging the entire way through. It's interesting here because, like, the resistance is definitely like a smaller resistance. She's obviously gone and got some mercenaries in Beidou, and Kazuha's come back, and, like, honestly, just these two, it's how much amount of power you add to an army by putting a vision bearer in there is kind of ridiculous. In a good way, like, it just... The fuck? Hello?
Time for takeoff. Incoming.
Fuck is this? Side quest. I'm not going to do the side quest in this video, I guess, because it's just a side quest. I'm not that worried about it. Anyway, as I said, that's going to be the end of this episode. But yeah, the amount of power that having vision bearers on your side of the war is huge. So just adding Beidou and Kazuha, I feel safe in the fact that they're protected, unless the Shogun herself shows up to take them out. Which she probably could, honestly, but I'm gonna just assume she doesn't. Or hope she doesn't, at the very least. Anyway, I'll see you next time, guys.